Now I'm gonna teach you the after fundamental duties as of part 4A and Constitution Amendment this and Article this and Article is 51 of A. And if I had to tell you on the fundamental duties, at the time of independence we had 10 fundamental duty. After that we added one fundamental duty. Today we have 11 fundamental duties. And the first duty of R is to abide by the constitution and like respects its ideal of the ideal and institution, and like do not harm them, and national flag and anthem. And second one is second one is your constitution maker constitution makers. So all the freedom fighters, their ideology, if you want to follow them, you can follow them. It is a moral duty. Whereas the first one to abide by the constitution and respects the national flag and national anthem, this is your civic duty. If you don't do that as a citizen, you would be under behind the bars. Now third one is you could remember as sui. Sui also have like three words. So sovereignty, sovereignty, like to make your own decision. Unity is unity, and integrity is like high moral value. Integrity. Then fourth is your like four, like you know how army day is on fourth also. So this is on armed service. So armed service, and this duty is for all the non-civilian who are not in army. They are welcome in army. If there is a crisis of war, they can participate in the war. Then fifth one is your like fifth, you can make him wear a, like this is fifth, you can make him wear a birthday cap, and you can say happy birthday wifey if supposedly your wife have a birthday. Then H is for harmony. Harmony is like harmony with a peace, you're living with peace. B is for brotherhood. W is for woman ki dignity and respect. So woman's ki dignity and respect. Then we have fifth. Then sixth is your, you could remember as sixth as integrity, because like sixth you can remember as this and have various color filled in it. So various color fills mean shows your integrity in the nation. So it is integrity and high high rich culture heritage. Then seventh you can remember as thala. So thala have farms and all that. So from farms you could remember as environment. So to protect environment. And from environment there is forest, there is rivers, there is lakes, there is flora and fauna, and wildlife or living creature you could say. Then eighth you could remember as like this. Here is your S, and here is T. So scientific temperament and rationality, you should have that in eighth according to that. Then ninth is your uh, AV and PP. So abjure violence. Don't, you should not do violence. And public property, you should safeguard public property. Now tenth is your individual performance of duty. Then collectiveness. Then nation consistence rise to high level. Now till here it was 10 duties. After this, 11 duty is added. This is added in 86th Constitution Amendment Act of 2002. And you will see this specific thing. This is, I'm telling you for advance, you would see this in 21 of a article. You would see this exact thing have a separate article as of 45 article in DPSP. So you should remember that much. And this is of like 6 till 14-year children should have to go to school. This is a duty. And now if I had to tell you, these all duty were from taken from your these all the duties were taken from your Sardar Swaran Singh committee. Sardar Swaran Singh committee. And this was the main committee who made this thing. And there was one more committee, which was your Sardar Swaran Singh committee. Then there was your Verma committee. And Sardar Swaran Singh committee added three more duty, but we didn't took them. First was your tax paying. This is a more of a economical duty, not as fundamental duty. Second was these fundamental duties can be put up to the court. So like you know how in DPSP the article 37, if I'm not wrong, makes them impervious to the law. So that is what they were saying, they should not make them impervious to law, but we did make them impervious to law. Fundamental duties, you can't go to the court and all that. Next is you could be put into the jail if you don't, or you could here you are putting in here you are making like a court case on the fundamental duty. Here the fundamental duty would do a court case on you, that is also removed. And moral and civic duty, okay. Verma committee, institution of honoring the 1971 provision and disposition, then various enforceable. If you try to make a communal dharma organization and try to harm, you will be going to jail under VEPA 1967. So Verma committee made some. So Verma committee showed that Verma committee observed that if you don't do some duty, you could be put under the behind the bars according to if they are civic duty. First was if you insult the nation and its honor. And according to Nation Honor Act 1971. Nation Honor Act 1971, if you do something on your national flag or your national anthem, if you are a citizen, this is only applied on citizen because your duties would be followed by citizens only, then you would be considered behind the bars, you can assume that. Then next is if uh, the various criminal law enforceable, if like somebody do different anybody who is doing some differentiation on the other person on the basis of your language, race, caste, birth and religion. Next is your civic right duty. Civic right is your civic right came in your 1955. In this there is on caste and religion if you do something on discrimination on this two stuff. Next is your fourth one, which is Indian Penal Code, which changed to your Bharatiya Naya Samiti. Penal Code changed to your Bharatiya Naya Samiti. This changed in September 2023, and this declared that imputation and exertion. prejudice to the nation, integration as punishment of offense. Immunization means accusation, and association mean positive. So if you're doing something on the uh, offense of a nation, then Bharatiya Naya Samiti would be making sure you are behind the bars. Fifth is your Unlawful Activity Prevention Act, UPA. Unlawful Unlawful Activity Prevention Act, UPA. UAPA. This is like you can't make uh, communal organization dharma on, like you can't make organization on basis of dharma, on basis of dharma, because if you are making organization basis of dharma, then you would ask a separate nation. How like Muslim League asked for a nation in 1946, even though when Cripps, Lawrence and your Alexander brought up one constitution nation, they were asking for two constitution nation. That was basically on the religion. If that's the thing, then if they can do it, then anybody can do it. So we don't allow this communal organization to be formed, and this have a lot of time happen in Manipur, and Manipur capital is Imphal, if you should know that much. And I think this is it. This is the whole fundamental duties. Thank you for watching.